Hi, Tim from Scott Country International. Today we're out for the long-awaited part 3 of getting to know your Alpex. So what I'm going to go through today is showing the process of having it on one rifle, changing the profile, all in a seamless movement. So I'll go from a 223, which these are my most two common rifles I use, a 223 and then the 243 as well. So I'll set it up so screen record. It's already on my 223. As I said, it's one of my common rifles. So I've got a fox still down there, and I've got two 1 by 1 centimeter red dots on it. So I'll take a shot at the left hand side through the Alpex with the 223. Then I'll swap the scope straight onto the 243, change the profile. But what I'm not sure about is I'll set it to screen record via my phone. I'm just not sure if once I start changing the menus it's going to stop recording, so I'll have to see what's going that, but I should be able to work it out anyway, so stay tuned and we'll get on with that now. I've now got my phone set up on like stream view, so it's now going onto the Hixsite app. I've got it all connected, everything's done. I'm set on my profile, so as you'll see in the top right corner, C1 for 100 yards is my 0. I'm just going to hit screen record on this now and we'll get on and take the first shot. Right, so we're recording on that now and we're going to go on, take the first shot onto the fox. As I said there, 1 centimetre by centimetre. Get comfortable. There you go, straight on the money. And then what we're going to do is Alpex straight off, 2 out of the way, next one in. Straight on, I think that's where we're at. And then just gonna mag out quickly into setup, profile B, which is my 243. So I'll run mine is biggest one first, running down my calibers onto profile B. We're gonna go there, and all you'll see in the top right hand corner then is B 100 is my 0 set. Chuck the magazine in, get set for the shot, zoom in, absolutely bang on the money. All do for good measure. We'll go back to the first one, back to the 223, shift that quickly, bring the next one in, in a position, screw them down. Again, straight on, into menu, profile C. As you notice, I have all my reticles in different colours. It's just a visual aid for myself, and I know I'm always on the right profile. I have different reticles, so I don't get stuff mixed up. When you come to that vital shot and you're on the wrong profile, it's the last thing you want. So going back on to the left, there we go, absolutely on the money. So just goes to show, quick release mounts, rails across all your rifles. You can just go swap to whatever you want, change your profile, quick check shot 0, I'd always recommend taking a quick check shot zero, and then just go as you please. So what we're going to cover now is, I've scoured the internet on obviously the Facebook group and everything like that, and I've got the 10 most common asked questions. So I'm just going to make all these weapons safe and get myself in a nice position, and I'll sit and talk through. Cheers. Right, so there you go then. There's just a quick test showing that you can swap it between different calibers live, as I did it there, and still retain zero with the right mounts. So what I'm going to do now is answer a few questions that have been sort of commonly asked on the Facebook groups. Now, this is no means gospel, but it's to the best of my knowledge, and most of the time I'm getting direct answers straight from Hick anyway. So first common question is, can I change my reticle style or colour without losing zero? Yes, you can. As you see in there, I had all my different calibers on different colour reticles, different styles. You can change that wherever and it won't lose zero. Second question, do I need to do a firmware update? Technically no, but the age-old saying of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we recommend that you keep your device up to date with the latest firmware for maximum performance, and just to keep it running at the pinnacle of its performance. Otherwise they wouldn't bother making updates, and they wouldn't release them out otherwise it'd just be made and released. So another question, will I lose zero after an update? No, you will not lose zero after an update. I've done probably 10 Alpexes, never lost zero. I've updated 3 4Ks, not lost zero. What you will lose is your ballistic data. So after you do your update, do I need to do a factory reset? Yes, you do. So you need to do a factory reset for the new firmware to take hold within the device. Otherwise, if you can imagine, the old firmware, the new firmware are butting heads like this, and they're trying to cancel each other out. So restore, get rid of the old firmware, out with the old, in with the new, and that'll maximise your performance of your thing. What I will recommend doing is writing down your X and Y of each zero coordinate and your ballistic data for each bullet. So that's that one next. Can I move the LRF box? No, you cannot. You can't move the LRF box. They're factory calibrated. I see a lot of people, they seem to want their LRF box right on the centre of the reticle. To me, that's too much, that's too busy. I want that reticle clear. People are putting adjustable mounts on. I think this is predominantly on the air rifle side, because they want that up there, but as you saw, on both calibers or both profiles, the reticle box was in a sensible place, so it's not a drama for me. All my rifles, my 6.5, it's slightly centre on the lower stadia of the reticle, doesn't bother me. Yeah, I'm happy where they are. So answer that one, no, you can't move the LRF box. Next one, what's the best IR? So extensive testing I've done so far on this. I've tried lasers, I've tried the 850s, tried 940s, I've tried cheap ones, I've tried expensive ones. The lasers do work on them. I'm starting to see on Facebook there's another one, the DFK, which is a laser. Some scopes are liking it, some are not. I don't know if it's a firmware thing or just an individual scope thing, but some like it, some don't. Laser energy tends to give you a bit of a dirty image, in my opinion, but each to their own. Everyone has their own preferred IR that they like. Next question. My LRF box disappears over time 7 or 14 mag. It will do. Referring back to what I said, they're calibrated from the factory, so they are where they are, and effectively you're moving your reticle around that LRF box. That's why you see so many different videos on Facebook and things like that where the LRF box is up there, it's up there, it's up there, it's up there, it's all over the show. It's because each rifle is different. You're zeroing your reticle to the rifle, effectively. The bullet's doing what the bullet's doing. You need to compensate it within the scope, and that's what you do. Same as the day glass, same as digital. So wherever your reticle ends up once you've zeroed, your LRF box is going to be where it's going to be. It's no biggie. We have mentioned it to the Hick team on a firmware update. So you laze it, it comes back out to base mag, and then it will go back into your magnification. Not sure if that's going to happen, but we've told them about it. It's something that the users want to have. Another one is, do I need to charge my scope? Yes, you do need to charge your scope. We recommend that you remove the 18650 from it, charge it up via the micro USB-C. It states in the manual, charge it for 6 hours. Even though if your light goes green, keep it on charge. I always charge mine overnight. Give that battery a maximum kickstart, let it charge, and let it go. Next one, what rings do I need for my Alpex? Now, these are Vortex tack rings. We do the Britannia rings and the Inno mounts as well. Again, personal preference. People have the phase of wanting to be as low as you can to the barrel. Obviously, that's a handguard on that rifle. There's still a good, probably, centimetre gap between the barrel and the bottom of the objective. Now, with digital and night vision stuff, you want to have it higher above the barrel. If you've got it too low, you're getting reflection off the barrel and the moderator, or potential IR reflection off the moderator. So the higher the better, in my opinion. But if that is happening and that's the only mounts you've got, you could try putting a little bit of electrical tape along the bottom section of your objective, which will then stop that glare coming back in. So that's that one. Next question, where's the best place to mount my IR? Now, depending, you want your little 30mm Picatinny piece like you've got on there. I started off with mine canted to the left or the right, and you just got to twist your IR to get that square beam when you're on max focus to sit right. If you get a higher mount, you can get the adjustable mounts in like low or high. I've got mine high and it sits just above the LRF box. Sweet. Personal preference again, doesn't really matter as long as you're getting a clear image. I've tried it under the barrel. That's given me the best results under the barrel. But again, you do get a bit of flashback when you take the shot. You'll get that white out piece because it's right at the end of the barrel. But that's giving the clearest picture mounted underneath the barrel. That's where the Americans do it on all the hogs and stuff like that. So trial and error again. Go for it how you want to go. And what battery will it use first? So internal battery, it will use the internal battery first, which will be denoted by number 1. Once you get through that, it will automatically flick to the 18650 if it's installed. So that's your battery. So that's a quick rundown of the top 10 common questions. Another little one that I've put in there as well. See, another one. People are trying to zero up on high mags, up on ×28, and it's going all over the show. Just come back out to base mag, take your freeze frame, then zoom in, make your fine adjustments, because sometimes it will double your corrections. Not for everyone, it's just what I found. That's Tim's way, and I've done it a few times and it's worked for me every time. But each to their own. Do it how you want to do it, as long as you get your device right. So that's a quick rundown of top questions and the zero. So again, if you like this sort of content, like, share and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you can get these on our website at scottcountry.co.uk. You can get the rings, you can get rails, you can get the Alpex, most importantly, and get onto the night vision show. If you've got any questions, fire them into there or fire them on the chat bot on the website. Happy to answer any questions or take phone calls like that. So cheers.